everybody! I got myself a brand new metal detector, and this metal detector, here it comes, it's the MTC Pocket Pro from a German company called Picosens. And you get this metal detector in this beautiful little case. I'm gonna open it up for you, I'm gonna show it closer on later. You get a manual, you get a rod holder, and you get the MTC Pocket Pro. MTC Pocket Pro stands for Metal Detector Travel Compact, and this is really compact. I've never had such a small, beautiful metal detector, but it's a very powerful metal detector. And this is the, you see, I've been using it already, trying it out on the fields. This coil is a totally new concept which the company Picosens developed. It's called the Ventus coil. And the technology it uses is called AIS. It's an analysis of the inductive signature of the target you're putting the metal detector over. Okay? And this is what really got me interested when I found this metal detector on the internet, because they promise that you can analyze the target. And this, I found this pretty interesting because as a metal detectorist, I want to know what it is I'm looking for. Is it something worth digging, or is it crap? And this is the reason why I bought this metal detector, because I wanted to try it out. And the other feature which really had me going is it's wireless. So you don't have any cables, and you just connect this rod holder with the detector. And by this way, the metal detector is ready for use. You just have to add a stick here. You can put in whatever stick you want, and then you can start metal detecting. And this is really great because you can put it in your pocket and pull it out, find a stick, put it in there, and start. This is the little suitcase in which the MTC Pocket Pro is delivered. It's a very sturdy case which you can take along in your suitcase or in the car, and the detector is pretty safe in there. So this is the manual. The most current manual is available online, and because if they change the app for the smartphone, it can't be displayed in here because this was printed some time ago. And here's the rod holder, which is connected to the metal detector itself via this holder here. And if you connect this, you're free to use whatever you want, like a stick or whatever is available where you're metal detecting. And this is a pretty neat idea to keep it really travel light and compact. So this is the detector itself. I'm gonna put away the suitcase. Okay, so this is it. The MTC Pocket Pro can be operated standalone without a smartphone. To turn it on, you turn it on by pressing this button 2 times. Now it's calibrating itself to the surrounding, so it's calibrated. I'm gonna take a screw, and if I bring it near the coil, as you can see, the 8 LEDs will light up, and it's a proximity. If I'm close to the coil, all 8 LEDs will be lit up. And this is a non-motion detector, so you don't have to swing the coil all the time. And the pinpointing function is pretty good. So as you can see, if I get closer to the center, I'm gonna turn the screw around to make it a smaller point. So pinpointing function is there, and I tried it on the field, it's pretty good. I'm gonna take a bunch of screws for ferrous material, blue LEDs. If I take a euro coin, for example, and bring it near the coil, the LEDs will start to show up in orange for non-ferrous material. So by this way you're able to discriminate out if it's iron or ferrous material or non-ferrous material, very basically without using a smartphone. To filter out material targets that you don't want to find, like these screws for example, there's an easy way to do this with the detector itself. I press this button once, wait for these LEDs to show up and disappear. Now I'm gonna bring this closer to the coil. Okay, by this way I discriminated out the unwanted target. No signal. I'm gonna take the iron screws, put the Euro on top, bring this close to the coil. And the non-ferrous orange LEDs up here, so I can see through the iron screws and see the wanted target, but I don't see the unwanted target. This is my smartphone. It has to be an Android device. You can download the app from Picosens. And I'm gonna connect this via Bluetooth with the metal detector. Okay, so these both are connected. I placed the coil way over there so it doesn't interfere with the smartphone. Now what you see here, this is the real-time vector view, and over here there's a real-time target display. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take the Euro coin here. I'm gonna bring this close to the detector, and as you can see there's a bar appearing, and down there you see an amplitude which is showing the intensity of the signature. I'm gonna bring the Euro close to the coil so I get a good signal. Then I'm gonna add the signal. I'm gonna write down 1. It's even possible to take a picture. Okay, I'm satisfied with this picture. And write this down. So I added my first target. I can go over to the real-time target view, and here's the Euro coin I just added. And if I bring this closer, you can see the bar. Now let me put it down, it's easier for me. If I put it down here, you can see the bar for €1. It's rising, so it tells me the probability that this is a Euro coin is rising with this bar. Okay, so let's add another target. This time aluminium foil. Bring this close to the coil. Add the target. So let's say A for aluminium. Take a picture of this. Okay, perfect. And save it. So I have now 2 signals added, the Euro coin and the aluminium. So I'm gonna bring this close to the metal detector. You can see the bar for the aluminium on the left hand side is higher than the Euro coin. The Euro coin rises as well because the Euro is made out of different materials, but you can see the probability showing it's not gonna be a Euro, it's gonna be aluminium, is higher than the Euro coin. And in the field where I tried it, it behaves like this also. And I dug up the signal to make sure it's aluminium, and it was aluminium or something made out of, or foil or something made out of aluminium. Okay, so let's add a third signal. Let's take the screw from before, bring this close to the metal detector to get a good signal. Gonna add this with a S for screw. Take a picture of this screw. Perfect. Okay, I'm satisfied with the picture. Good. So now if I bring this screw closer to the metal detector, then you can see the bar for S is rising and aluminium and the Eurocoin are staying flat. So with high assurance, this signal I'm receiving is gonna be a screw or something made out of the material, in this case iron. Bottle cap. Okay, no reading so far, so I would dig this signal. Let's bring this close to the metal detector. Add this as a target, say B for bottle cap. Take a picture of this. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in the bottle cap to the metal detector, and I see a rising in B for the bottle cap and a slight rise in the aluminium, because I think bottle caps, or at least these here in Germany, are mostly, the newer ones are mostly made out of aluminium, or big part of it aluminium. Bring this closer here again. As you can see, a high bar for the bottle cap. The app gives you more possibilities to configure the detector as you need it. You can swoosh over here under configuration. You can, for example, define the orange area. The orange area is the non-ferrous area. So when I bring the Eurocoin here, this is, you can see the bar. So this is the non-ferrous area. When I take the iron screw, for example, the bar is down there in the ferrous area. So what you can do here, for example, is you can say mute the beeper and to keep LEDs off when out of orange zone. So I'm gonna take over the setting. When I do this now, I see the bar, but I don't get any blue LEDs and there's no beeping, and I'm not disturbed when I find an iron screw. Okay, so if I take this, let's keep the setting like now, right now. If I go in there again, I can even change the area of the non-ferrous material as I like it. So let's take for example the bottle cap. So I get a signal here, orange LEDs, and I see the bars over there at between 1 o'clock, between 12 and 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna change this just by putting my finger there and moving it way over there. Or let's put it at high noon. So I'm gonna take over the setting. Now if I bring in the bottle cap, and I see the bar is again between 12 and 1, and I get no signal because I closed down the range for the non-ferrous material. Let's change it back again. So you can always go in there and set it up like you want it. What's also very neat is the feature for muting the beeper. So if I move a target across here, you hear the beeping sound. If I activate this, I don't hear any sound, but my smartphone is buzzing with the vibration. You can't hear this probably, and I find this very interesting. So now even deaf people are able to metal detect. And if you want to make a search and you don't want everybody to hear you metal detecting, you just put it in your pocket and you don't have to mind the LEDs. When you find a target while metal detecting, you will be buzzed and you know, okay, there's the target. I found this very interesting, and you can always unmute it again. And there is a lot of other stuff I can't show you right now because I'm at home, I'm not on the field. I'm gonna show this to you in another video, but it's probably gonna take a while because it's raining here where I live, and the weather forecast said it's gonna be raining for a long time. So I hope I can show you soon and show you all the other features which this metal detector features, and the connected with the smartphone app, and I hope I can show you this soon. If you want to check the battery status when you're not using the smartphone, you can press this button here for a long time, and the LEDs will show you the charging of the battery. So this is almost full, and you can do this when the detector is on or if the detector is off. It's interacting right now with the tripod I'm using for the camera. So I hope you enjoyed my short introduction to my new metal detector, the MTC Pocket Pro. And as soon as the rain stops, I'm gonna be outside with the metal detector in one of my fields to show you the metal detector in real life. Okay? With targets hidden in the floor to make a test, and metal detecting with this detector. So see you soon, and please subscribe if you like my videos. And thank you for your support. Bye bye.